have you ever been in a situation like this, when you die in a second and you think my aim is terrible, I need a practice? In this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about strafes in Valorant so you can increase your time to kill and win more duels and climb the ranks. Valorant is a game where less than a second is enough to kill someone. If you're standing still, you get killed. Guys, everyone, hello again. To start, I want to ask you a very simple question. Is it hard for you to kill this bot? So you have only one bot, it's just standing still. Is it hard to kill him? Oh, of course not. Easily, right? But, so what about now? Is it easy in the same way to kill the same bot? No, you see it gets harder. I'm nervous. I'm like moving my crosshair to left or right, or what is he doing? And for new players, it might be like really hard to kill bot who is strafing like this. So this is what is strafe in the game. One more. So strafe is when you move with A or D. Why do we strafe? The first reason is very obvious. Of course you're dodging bullets when you strafe. There are like short strafes, there are jiggles, or there are like big strafes, but you are not only dodging bullets. The number two thing is you are trying to aim. So you can imagine that if like when we killed that bot, it requires less than a second, millisecond, like to 0.2 second to kill that bot, right? So it's a very small amount of time. But if you can imagine that to kill this bot, I need to aim, right? So I need to spend some time. So instead of killing him in 0.2 seconds, I spent like either 0.7 or even 1 second to kill him because I need to aim, right? And while he is strafing, I cannot shoot. I can try, I can like spray him, of course, why not? But it gets harder, right? So when you strafe, first of all, you're dodging bullets, and the second thing is while you strafe and your enemy is crouch spraying, trying to kill you, you have time to aim for his head. So while you are strafing, your number one goal is to aim on his head. Left, right, or right, like Primi. Your goal is to hit his head. This is what it stands for. Even if you miss, right? If you miss, you can crouch and body spray. But so you are aiming for head, and you can imagine that I'm not hitting his head. So the situation goes like this. You are strafing, you are trying to aim. If you are bad, you can hit his body twice, just strafe again, crouch, and finish him. This is how we do it. The rule says never use W if you are not safe. So if you feel like there is a small possibility that someone is here, first of all, use your A. Check, and like then if you feel that you're safe, okay, here I can use W, here I can, but like I'm still afraid of something, so I'm like still peeking this and these angles, yeah, and mostly I'm using W only when I have enough information that enemies are playing on B, I'm solo and I just go A, okay, I will use W, I'm free to use that, okay? So mostly in any other situation, try to use A or D as much as possible. That's rule and advice number 2. And one more example, guys. So you can imagine that we are on attack, and where are enemies? Yeah. So usually if heroes who has abilities to go back somehow, they're playing here, maybe they're here, or here. So, and we need to check it, right? So here, if there's no reveal, there's nothing, you can of course use W, make sure to not make noise maybe. And here, there's no W anymore. Look, so the rule says if I'm safe, I can use W. I'm safe. Oh, here, I'm not safe anymore, I'm dead, no? So instead of that, you need to stop somewhere here, yeah? And use your AD to strafe and pick him somehow as you like to pick, yeah? And then you just AD again, you AD, AD, yeah. This is how you do it. So when you are ready, when all angles are clear, maybe you clear the last angle right here, and then you only like can use W to get somewhere here, again A, and when you know that everything is clear right here, and maybe smoke, and you can understand that you need to go right here again using W, or if you don't want, you can just like you can use A or D to get somewhere here, and here A or D again. So this is very simple. You don't need W in this game that much as you think you need, because you just need to remember that it's harder to kill you if you are not using W at all. It's actually harder, because if you're WD, it's very easy to kill you, man. You can check short videos, or I can make you another video on shorts, how it looks like in the game, but it's actually 10 times easier to kill you if you spam D, if you spam W and D at the same time. And one thing I wanted to add, a lot of people are not clearing the angles at all. So if you're entering this one without any reveal, if you don't have Sova, Fade, or something on your team, people are doing the same shit. So you can imagine that you don't have Sova, you don't have Fade to reveal the backside, and maybe enemies are on the left, on the right, here, everywhere. So you in normal game, like if you are playing without reveal at all, you need to check the angles, right? There are a lot of possible angles. I mean, here, like a lot of I mean, usual positions where enemies are trying to kill you. And so crazy duelists on your team might not enter at all, or enter without like checking. So what they do, they're just like jumping right here, like, oh, okay, no one, I'm ready to dash. And they are dashing like this and die. It's normal. I saw it a lot on Plat. Or they are like smoking, dashing without checking the side and going like somewhere here. So, and they are dead from here. In like, this is okay. If you are a duelist, make sure to check the angles. If you are Reyna, for example, or use your flash, then check, then go side. Or if you are Dash, because if you are Jet, because Jet is my main agent, I can say that you can smoke yourself and like check left, right, and then go side. And if you saw someone right here or here, you can easily kill him. But this is not guide about Jet. I'm just saying that sometimes people will be too aggressive and they won't check anything. So you might die because you thought that your duelist, if he is here, this area is safe. No, it's not. So usually enemies still can be here, and Jet, for example, on low ranks are just dashing into their smoke, or just dashing, and they don't check this area. Even they can, but they just maybe too lazy, maybe not have enough skill to do that. So be afraid about that, and always clear the angles with your strafe. So you have strafe, if you like, for example, if I'm clearing this angle right here and enemy is here, and I'm strafing to clear just to like get information. So I don't need to kill him right now if he's here or here. I'm just trying to get information, right? So if I got information, he's not here, but he was there and he's shooting me, and probably his aim is not enough to kill me because I'm just like strafing to get information. I'm not showing my head, and he will shoot, and you will know that, okay, he's here. So this is reason why we also use our strafes. So it's like peeking to get information, and this is very important. Of course, I need to say something about counter-strafe, but I will do it as quickly as possible. So in Valorant, for guys who doesn't know at all, counter-strafing is when you press A, and to stop you use your opposite key. So you can use D, stop A, you can use A, stop D. But this is not very efficient in Valorant because it requires more times than just jiggling like this. And in Valorant there is no inertia at all, so you just don't need it. You can use A and stop, A, stop, D, stop. So I'm just holding and releasing the key to do that. I don't need anything extra. So, and for those of you guys, this is a bad habit from CS or any other game. Don't use that. This is not very efficient in Valorant, so it requires a bit more time to stop. If you will acquire the skill of understanding where when you're character is still, you will like do every shot like this. Sorry, and so you just don't need to use counter-strafe to. You see how much more time it takes to stop? So you see, I'm just D, 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 and each shot is accurate. And to use the same technique with AD, with counter-strafing, it just takes more time. So I recommend to everyone, don't use that. But if you are okay about that, if this is the way you play and you are used to it, okay. So I don't care, but I'm just saying for new players, this is not very efficient. So if you use that, you can use that, why not? But this is not very efficient in Valorant because it doesn't make any sense, because we just can't we just can jiggle, and jiggling is like a faster way to aim and move. That's what I'm saying. And the last very important thing to remember, of course, you can imagine that now you know that you need to press A or D to move, and while you are strafing, you need to aim. But if you will just strafe until you hit a head, probably you will never get your hits done. There's shooting area in the game, you can turn it on, and you can, in crosshair, in primary, you can find this thing called movement error. So you can understand while you move like this, you cannot shoot, of course. But your task when you strafe is to shoot, right? So you strafe A, you try to spam. You D, you spam. So A spam, D, like so. You're still, I mean, you're still trying to hit a target while you strafe like this. So you strafe, I miss my shot, then I strafe again. So I again miss my shot, I strafe again. This is what I'm saying. So when you miss, you strafe again until you finally hit a target, because your enemy will try to stop at some point, and you either need to catch this point or give him like 2 body shots and strafe, crouch, spray. This is what you do. So your strafe should have not only one reason to aim on his head, but also to kill him, right? So you're not just strafing, you're strafing and trying to hit a target. Okay, guys? So this is what you do. And if you hit body shot like I did, right? You can strafe again, crouch, spray, that's done. You are ready for the last part of this video. This is how to practice strafes. Now you have a lot of information. Maybe you need some more, of course. You can ask like more questions in the comments if I missed something or didn't mention it at all. But to practice it in a lobby with bots, you just press 3 and you try to find strafes. Yeah, so bots, strafes, eliminate 50 and you're done. I already showed you how to do that in with Deadlock if you need one bot to be more focused on one opponent, because of course in fights you're not having 20 opponents running around here and there. No. So instead of that, just use Deadlock Salt, like you remember, yeah, so we use Deadlock Ult here and that's it. Yeah. So when he dies, you can have one bot right here to practice. You can do the same with, bots without strafes. You see one enemy strafing right here. So you can strafe as well while he is strafing, and when he stops, you shoot his head. Okay, so this is very easy. And number 2, and of course, guys, the second option will be DMs. This is very easy. All you have to keep in your head is I strafe, stop, shoot. And try to improve that technique. Strafe, stop, shoot. Strafe, stop, shoot. Like strafe, stop, shoot. If I miss a shot, if my enemy is still alive, I then again strafe, stop, shoot. Yep, and you will master it just by practicing, practicing, and practicing, as in any other thing in our life. For any great person who's watching this guide, thank you guys for watching. Please leave like or a comment. I will appreciate it very much. That's it. See you in the next one.